Effective shading is a way to add layers of detail to our design work, detail which is not always obvious from our construction lines, sketching or annotation. If shading can become a natural and instinctive part of our communication process, we will find that we can produce design ideas with speed and detail, and that our client will have a full understanding of our thoughts and intentions. Having quickly built a sketch with construction lines, I'm starting to use shading to add information to the shape. You'll notice that I'm working quickly, and whilst I'm attempting to shade up to and not over the boundary lines of the shape I'm working within, I'm avoiding worrying about that too much. If I start to worry about accuracy and neatness, my ability to design suffers. Any tension brings with it a loss of fluidity and creativity, so it's really important to be relaxed when designing. You can see that I'm working diagonally and not shading parallel to any edges. This simple rule keeps my surfaces distinct from each other and helps my client to read the simple form I'm building. I'm working on producing tones, usually a light, a medium and a dark tone. The dark tone features on the surfaces most hidden from the light source. I'm achieving the medium tone by simply going over an area for a second time. Going over the area for a third time generates a dark tone. Adding shading to my design ideas not only helps a third party to understand my thoughts and to understand the features of my designs, it also gives me a few moments longer to evaluate my design ideas and to decide what features, if any, that I might take forward into subsequent iterations of my work. I'm always aiming to work quite quickly when generating early design ideas. It's only as I get further through the development stages and I'm focusing my thoughts on a narrower range of outcomes that I might spend longer on a sketch. I'd still employ the same shading techniques. Here I'm adding shadows to my page using the same shading method. There are a variety of ways to achieve a range of different tones in your shading. Here I'm simply adding a little more pressure to the pen to produce light, medium and dark tones. Here I'm achieving a similar result by narrowing the distance between my pen strokes to produce darker tones. There are many more lines in the right hand box, giving the effect of a darker tone. In the third row, I'm cross-hatching to increase the darkness, again working with diagonal lines. Here I'm simply increasing the weight of my line. And finally I'm doing the same but with the addition of cross-hatching. shading can be used to emphasise something too. Here the cross-hatching has the effect of making the point of the arrow stand out from the background. You can see here that the shading suggesting a curved surface is still constructed from loose diagonal pen strokes, but the range of tones run in columns parallel to the edge of the surface. As you'd expect, the tones taper on a cone. On the inside of this shape, where there'd be less light, the three tones that signify the curved surface are darker than the three tones on the outside of the object, where naturally there would be more light hitting the shape. This is a very simple use of shading. You can see that it's been applied quickly and without too much concern for accuracy. There's just one tone, and this has the same effect of giving shape to this quick sketch. The process has been efficient and economical here too. Though it's already recognisable as a round material, the quick application of some light shading helps indicate that. Some further shading would help inform whether this is hollow or solid. The three flat surfaces at the top of this bolt are very obviously enhanced by the shading here, as is the cylindrical nature of the threaded part. If you found this video useful, please give it a like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and remember to select the notifications tab to be informed of new material. Go ahead and leave feedback and your comments below, and for up-to-the-minute news and for a look behind the scenes, check out Product Designer Maker on Instagram. Thanks for watching.